Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Shad and we're here with another excited video today. And if you saw the title, we're going to be talking about players I'm excited to watch next season. But before we get into all of that, I want to talk about this Q&A that I plan on doing around 2,000 subscribers, because if you look at the sub count right now, we're very damn close to 2,000 subscribers, and I'm really so grateful for that. But if you want to participate in the Q&A, all you have to do is use the hashtag AskDropStep either in the comments down below or over on Twitter. You can DM me, you can put it on your timeline. If you at me, that's even better. But if you really do want to know about me and learn about me through a Q&A, participate, man. You know I love you guys. I will put you in a video. I don't care. I love all of you that are here. 2,000 people watching my basketball videos is already insane enough. All right, let's get started over in the Eastern Conference, because we do talk about the Western Conference a lot on this channel. And out there, we are going to start with undercover one of my favorite players over the past 10 years, and that is James Harden. James Harden is a terrific scorer. He's a player that can average 36, 34, 35, whatever he did in that 3-year stretch. I love his offensive game and how lethal he is on the offensive side of the ball. And I really love his passing. I really think that with a full season of health between him and Joel Embiid and the weapons around him, Tyrese Maxey getting better, Tobias Harris, whatever's going to happen with him, this team it's very primed in a traditional sense, because they have the two superstars. And James Harden is coming down a little bit, but he's still a very high level productive player. But the reason more or less why I'm excited to watch him is because there's been a lot of what ifs about his career up to this point, right? And I've been, for a totally separate reason, I've been looking back at a lot of players' careers and just looking at, different types of playoff success, when they got bounced in the first round, how they played in clutch games, that sort of thing. James Harden has a bit of a problem. He has a bit of an issue with kind of being lost in the playoffs and not rising to the occasion that he should, or that he's set during the regular season. More or less, the reason I want him to succeed is because of the doubters. And I will place myself in that camp of doubters or previous doubters. I'm willing to wash all of that out of my collective memory and join the hype train a little bit, because this is a player that is so exciting when he is at the top of his game. Like I mentioned before, one of the most lethal offensive weapons the game has ever seen, taking a steady decline, but he still has so much to offer. There's so much left for James Harden to prove as a number 1A option on a championship type team, because the Sixers are a good team. They're a very good team. I just want to see every piece clicking together. And part of it last year was because the trade happened during the middle of the season. That's fine. Give us the full offseason, get healthy James Harden, work out with Joel Embiid, utilize the shooters around you that I already know you're going to do. And I think we're going to be looking at somewhat of a 23, 24, and 11 type of season from James Harden again, except more efficiently. He's going to be healthier for a lot more of the year, fingers crossed. And it's just going to look a lot better for James Harden optically. We are going to move back out to the West and talk about Herb Jones for a little bit. I have talked about the Pelicans on several different occasions on this channel, most of it in passing, and the fact that they were able to take the Suns to 6 games in the first round of the playoffs last year. But a big part of their success on one side of the ball is someone that I haven't really talked about that much on the channel, and I'm kind of biting myself because he has been performing all season long. Herb Jones is one of those guys one of those rookies that comes in, fills his role instantly, and knows how to do it at a high level. He is a terrific defender at such a young age, with so much left to learn about the league. And that is, I think, the thing I'm most excited for. Already being one of the best perimeter defenders in the game, already being one of the best versatile defenders in the game, how do you build on this? Shot about 35% on catch and shoot threes. He is a prototypical 3-and-D player with a heavy focus on the D. Are we going to see a Depoy level performance from Herb Jones in year 2? I personally think Herb Jones is going to make all defensive first team, and I don't think it's necessarily going to be a problem or something he has to worry about too much, because his level of play with natural progression is going to be stellar. If you watch film on Herb Jones, you can see that he's got really great change of pace on defense. He knows how to plant his feet at a moment's notice, keep his balance together. Balance is actually a very important part because a lot of guards and a lot of speedier perimeter players like using misdirection, like using moves that get their defender tottering and teetering a little bit and hobbling on their back foot. Even if Herb gets crossed slightly, his balance is for real. His ledge strength is so for real that he's able to stop himself at that moment. And not to mention the stupid long wingspan. One of the best players at blocking shots out on the perimeter. Up there with Matisse Thybulle, up there with Ben Simmons, up there with Zion in his college prime. Like, we're looking at a lot of things from Herb right now and talking about him, or at least I am, talking about him in the sense of a guaranteed future decoy. And that's the type of stuff that I'm looking forward to seeing from him. With Zion coming back, with Brandon Ingram being better, and CJ McCollum with a full offseason with the team, I think the Pelicans are going to be really, really good next season. I don't know if they're going to be a top 4, top 5 seed. I don't know if I would go that far, but they are going to be a really good competitive team. Let's stay out west and talk about one of the faster players in the league, and that is De'Aaron Fox. I used to think of him as an offensive vacuum. Someone who had the ball all the time, someone who took inefficient shots, someone who really put the team at a detriment, as much of a detriment as you can put the Kings at. And that's where I kind of changed my way of thinking on DeAndre Fox. DeAndre Fox? If you use the argument of empty stats, you know, he put up 25 and 7 in 2021, and then the next season he had a pretty solid year as well. He did take a dip numbers wise, but he was playing with Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He was playing with Domantas Sabonis for the latter half of the season. That is to be expected. And speaking of Domantas Sabonis, I saw a graphic on Twitter that was highlighting all of the players that De'Aaron Fox works well with. I believe in the pick and roll on the Kings. He and Domantas are crazy. It's going to be on the screen right now. I hope I bookmarked it. But the connection between him and Domantas Sabonis is something that I'm really looking forward to. They also got Malik Monk, who's going to be a really big help in terms of easing the scoring load for De'Aaron Fox. And then with Sabonis being a terrific passer for his position, he's going to be able to open up the floor for De'Aaron, for Keegan, for Davion Mitchell, for anyone else because of his own gravity on the inside. And as a passer, he's going to be really, really vital to getting De'Aaron Fox some open shots. And I think he's going to be able to capitalize on that. They have tools, and I'm very excited to watch it. Again, same deal with James Harden. I'm washing away all prior notions and thoughts and bias I had toward De'Aaron Fox in a negative light. I'm cleaning it all away. Full cleanse, right? And now we're a fan, or at least praying for his success. And then the last guy on this list that I wrote down, just kind of off the top, was Miles Turner. In a basketball sense, it's because, you know, he's coming back from injury. I think he's going to work really well with Tyrese Halliburton, who's a player I'm really high on. Miles is a guy that can stretch the floor. He's someone that knows how to protect the rim, and it's just very simple attributes to his game I think can impact winning on a high level. With a point guard that's going to be able to get him the ball better than I think any point guard he's ever played with, I'm excited. Also, he is a ginormous nerd, which I have recently found out. Like, I saw a video of his, a TikTok of his, like a couple months ago, and he was talking about his Legos. So I'm like, all right, oh shit, cool. And then I saw that video again, and I was like, damn, Miles Turner is really making me want to build Legos right now. Is he the most impactful player in my life? But yeah, like, I really want to build Legos, and that's because of Miles Turner. But I think I'm gonna do it. Miles Turner, you're a nerd, and I love it. I really do. And that's gonna do it for today's video. I wanted to keep this light, keep it fun, keep it short. Let me know the players that you are excited to watch for next season down in the comments below. Again, we're nearing 2,000 subs. We need 3 at the time of this recording, and we are going to be working on that Q&A video. So any questions that you have, once again, hashtag #AskDropStep over on Twitter, or drop a comment down below with a question. I will screenshot it, I'll put it in a folder, and we'll get to it. But that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys.